One of the key things I've learned is that narcissism isn't just about one individual, it's more like an entire reality controlled by something bigger. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I believe narcissism stems from a parasitic energy. Understanding this makes it easier to see the broader picture. When you leave a narcissist, you'll often find yourself grappling with the challenge of identifying who is still safe to keep in your life. It's painful to realize that some people who are connected to the narcissist might not be truly harmful themselves, they might even be innocent casualties of the situation. But the truth is, when you detach, you have to remove yourself from everyone and everything that's connected to the narcissist. The narcissist, in essence, is more than just a person, they are a conduit for a parasitic force. This force manipulates the narcissist, who, in turn, creates an environment that makes others stop thinking critically. People around them become so emotionally charged that they react impulsively, without being able to pause and evaluate the situation. In this emotional chaos, the narcissist remains hidden, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. The people you see around the narcissist, whether they're labeled narcissists themselves or not, often become tools in this system. They may not even be aware of how they're being used, but they will still carry that energy and pass it along to others. And when you leave this environment, even briefly, you're still carrying the influence of that energy with you. It's like an infection, you pick it up and unknowingly spread it. That's why it's so important to go no contact with everyone who's still connected to the narcissist, including places, events, or activities that are tied to them. These environments are contaminated, and even if people don't mean harm, they are still influenced by the narcissist's presence. The narcissist is incredibly skilled at manipulating others. They're charismatic and create an illusion that even those who know you may still end up believing in the narrative the narcissist builds. Even if they know the truth, their perception is clouded by the emotional charge created by the narcissist. This makes it nearly impossible for them to see you for who you really are. At times, you might feel tempted to fight for your friendships or prove your side of the story. But when you engage in this battle, you're unwittingly playing the same game the narcissist is. And by doing so, you're feeding into the same parasitic energy that controls them. Whether you mean well or not, you're strengthening the force that you're trying to escape. Instead of focusing on the outward forms, we need to tap into our emotional intelligence. Our senses have been conditioned to ignore this, but when we reconnect with our energy vision, we can see beyond the illusions and stop the manipulation from taking hold.